Um, so do you remember what happened during the score?
Oh boy. Oh boy. The score was, I know that it was to, we were doing a train heist. We were stealing drugs from the Scorpion Syndicate,
Yes.
and we were aiding the Red Torque to do so. Um, Generally, I mean, I know we did it. We finished, and we decided to, I think, make a lot of noise while we were doing it. I remember
Yes.
specifically being like, at the very end, we were like, "Oh yeah, let's blow all this shit up just for fun." um, yeah, I think it. I mean, I don't know. I'm. It would take me a moment to remember all the gritty details, but I think the idea is that we were doing the drug heist with the Red Torque that we had been setting up for a while. And using all the information we had learned previously, we discovered that they were shipping it in via train and then going to be taking it away to their second location. And so we jumped, or we decided to jump them not at a station, but I think on the road, on the tracks, and we, like, caused a disruption, in front of them, like a landslide with explosions,
Yes.
to keep the train, stationary, and then we sort of infiltrated the whole deal, and it was, I believe it was very heavily guarded, um, and, we had to sort of bust our way through a bunch of guys with guns and, various anti basically the whole train was, armed to the teeth, and so we had to sort of bust through a lot of that. They disguised the drugs, I believe, as, like, fancy pottery and stuff. And so we had to, like,
Yes.
smash a bunch of vases or something to get to it.
Was hidden inside of a bunch of very fancy looking pottery.
Yeah. And so we had to just, like, bust through them all. And with the help of the Red Torque, I think specifically Naya, we did manage to get what we were looking for and get away, um, but not without making a ruckus. The train had a decoy car, that was rigged to blow, and we were driving away. We decided to have a sick exit, and just blow the decoy train while we were driving away, action movie style.
Yes. Cool guys
Um,
don't look at explosions.
exactly. Um, so that caused us a lot of trouble. We ended up being very loud and, very sort of in the open about all of this, and we you know got a lot of heat for it. But I think that's the basics of what happened.
So, um, a couple things. Uh, Maverick decided to use explosives to cause the landslide because he did.
Mhm.
Uh, he totaled his own car while you guys snuck into the train by driving it into all the rubble to distract all of the people who were trying to clear up the railroad.
Psychotic.
Um, while you were in the first train car and you ran into some guards who were questioning, um, he decided to threaten one with a stick of dynamite and
Uh-huh.
um, failed his
Right,
intimidation
that happened.
check, and they shot him. And he was like, "Dude,
Oh.
I have dynamite," and they were like, "Do we like we care?" And specifically at that point, you had called in your help from Naya, and she like ran in from outside because she was watching the the guards trying to figure out what was happening with the car, and she like tackled the guard with the gun, and you guys were able to keep. there was an encounter with one of the mounted turrets on top of one of the train cars. And once you had gotten to the actual to the goods, they did end up clearing the rubble, and so the train started moving, and you guys ended up disconnecting um the car with all the drugs in them. So you got left behind, and the train just left without you.
Yeah.
And with an extremely lucky roll, none of the cars behind you had guards on them, so you just grabbed everything and left. But not without taking out the decoy car
Just for fun.
for fun, because why not?
Yeah.
And because you had Maverick with you.
Yes, I think Maz was, like, really sort of, peer pressured into liking what Maverick was doing. And all the blowing up, they thought it was really fun.
Yes. Yes. Um, Probably very lucky that Lex would witness any of that.
Mhm.
But
Shut out our attack.
I believe we went through most bookkeeping, all gotten payouts, experience, and
Yeah.
all that we have to do today is go through downtime stuff. Roll, since you did gain a ton of heat,
Mhm.
and have one scene to set up something and general idea.
Right. Awesome.
So down the list, uh, Porsche looking pretty light on everything. Although
Pretty light on it.
I see that you still have a level 1 harm S
Yes.
cramp.
Yes.
If you would
And
like
the cramp
to
is the weak side.
I'm
deal
sorry,
with
did you say
that.
ass cramp?
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad that that's what you have.
It's been weeks now. It's quite severe.
Yes,
It's still cramping after all this time.
must have pulled something real bad. But yes, what you like to do for first step?
Well, I suppose I should probably do some training.
Training.
Yes.
Training montage. Spend time training and one. You have a training upgrade unlocked for your crew. You can take an additional guys. Training expertise in prowess. Interested in training prowess, you'll get 2. Something in insight or resilience.
Well, that's perfect because finesse is exactly what I wanted. So prowess is where I'll be going. So I'll be going for the prowess, and then we'll. Yeah.
Okay. So since you have expertise in prowess, you can 2 ticks to prowess gauge. And
Okay.
what exactly is Porsche doing to work on their finesse?
So he's spending a lot of time at the club, just slipping by people, trying to pick pockets. The being friendly and talking and just dancing his way out of everything. It has led to a 3-week long ass cramp. So
It has done
you,
that.
you gotta you gotta diversify your portfolio.
Okay. So we get a couple scenes of Porsche trying to be a little sneaky, grabbing a couple coin here or there, where maybe like leaving money for a tab at the club, and he swipes a little off the top. Maybe he grabs he does one of those like James Bond things where he's walking through the club and he passes by like a barkeep or a waiter like bringing a tray of drinks over, and he just snatches a shot off the tray and chugs it.
That's multitasking.
Yes, while still having a bit of a limp to his walk, to his thanks to his cramp.
Yeah, damn ass cramp.
That's okay. Once Maverick's got a ton of stuff, lots of,
Yes, he does.
and you have one harm zap.
Yeah, I'm less worried about the zap and more worried about the stress.
Yes,
Um, you know,
boy.
every time I'm gonna go down to the fighting pit,
Okay.
and you know, I've just had my ass handed to me several times over.
Yes.
I need a pick me up,
Okay.
and not the kind of pick me up that comes from beating up someone that
Oh, I'm
might
sure.
actually be a challenge.
Right.
So I'm gonna sit around and look for some newcomers.
Some wimps to
Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna ease them in to a sense of comfort, and then I'm gonna challenge them to a fight. I'm gonna ruin their night.
Okay. Let's see how much of a pushover these newcomers are. Go ahead and roll your indulge vice. Ooh.
Nice, cleared. Beat the
Wow.
shit out of
Awesome.
those guys.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we'll say this pair of very fresh looking faces comes into the bar, or into the like, yeah, because it was um I believe it was a dockside bar where the local like boxing legend sort of hangs out and picks fights with people. But you decide to go on one of his off nights because he doesn't go and pick fights every day of the week.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
although he is definitely like a strong fighter, he can't keep up doing that like week in week out. So you go in on one of
Right.
the off days, and it looks like these guys had the same idea. Um, they're coming in. They're trying to look like cool and tough, but you can tell by the way that they're eyeing the crowd. They're like sizing people up, and they definitely look nervous.
Hey guys, y'all new around here? I've seen you around.
You could say that, and one of them like laughs nervously. Thought we'd give the place a look see if we can maybe make a name for ourselves. I don't know.
Tonight might be a good night. The regulars on here.
Really? And they both like look at each other and smile, and like you sort of get the feeling that maybe they weren't quite sure if this was gonna be a good night to come, but once you say that, they're like, "Oh, good, we picked the right night." Um, and one of them like
I want to have
rolls
a
his shoulders. And is like, "Oh, that's great to hear. Maybe we can get a nice, simple sparring match in with someone."
I down my drink. I'm not doing anything.
Um, they take a look at you, and you are. I mean, you're a former dock worker, so you're fit. You're not like super beefy like some of the guys that you've seen around here, but you've got some muscle to you. And there are two of these guys, so they're like, okay, yeah, well, let's get something going. And they walk out to the side door and head over to the alleyway that's right on the edge of the box. They get ready to take you on.
Uh, yeah. So I There's someone like watching like the ring, right?
Yeah, there's I I feel like there would be a member of the bar staff who would be out there like
Yeah.
between taking orders and calling stuff in. He would also like sort of act as a referee in case things get too rowdy.
I just look at them. I look back at these guys, and then I smirk. I know 'em.
And this
These
guy,
guys.
yeah,
Oh,
you're like a regular around here. And so he knows you, and he looks at you smiling at him, and he looks at the two new guys, and he just like sighs and shakes his head. He's like, "Don't go too hard on them."
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I've never been able before in my life.
He rolls his eyes, and you hear the sounds of people start like calling out bets, and quite a few people are putting money on you.
I proceed to beat the absolute shit out of them.
Yes, they try to like attack you, but they're obviously not very coordinated. They don't time it right. One of them comes in too early, you stop him immediately, and the other guy like tries to rush you, and then he sees that his buddy is like on the floor already because you've like tripped him and pushed him down, and he like stops before he gets within like arm's length, but then you just charge him and like punch him in the chin. It's a very sad show from.
Yeah. They're knocked out on the ground. I walk over to the ref. I reach into my pocket. I pull out some cash. I hand it over to the ref. I go, that's for the mess and 2 drinks for them when they wake up.
He chuckles and pockets the coin, writes something on the tab. He's like, at least you're taking care of them, and then heads over and starts collecting money. Place their bets. You walk away feeling really good.
Good night for some
Oh,
of us.
yeah, for some of you, completely cleared your stress. So that's pretty good for one down.
Maverick might not be a good guy.
It's starting to feel like he might not.
He's just using, you know, the situation to his advantage.
Next up we have
Oh, Lord
what
help
is
them.
Ooh, that's a lot
Lord
of
help them.
stress.
Yeah. They went into that mission with no stress and came out with all but one filled up.
Yikes! You do not have any harm that you're dealing with.
Yes. So I
So
think
there's
Maz
at
is
least
going to
that.
dedicate a lot of this time to going to book club.
Yes. All right.
All right.
So your vice is weird obligation. What are you doing
Well,
for your
I've got
vice?
I've got my special ability, my creative community, where I get my second vice.
Oh, that's
Um,
right.
Yes, my new creative hobby, and that is my book club group with
Okay.
all of the mothers and elderly women that I
That's
that they hang out with
right.
now.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah, because you've gone soft too. Yeah.
Yes.
So that makes
Yes.
perfect sense.
Yeah. So let's see. I will be indulging in my book
In
club
book club,
because I
okay.
get a +2 to the result when I roll.
Oh, okay.
And if that happens, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So if I roll a 6, then I can clear everything pretty much because I've got 8.
Okay.
Um, so I'm gonna do that, and then if I do this, then I either have to develop a relationship with one of my book club friends, or develop a new relationship with a book club friend, or develop one further with one that I already have.
Okay.
And one that I already have, I see here is Meredith, comma book club lady. So
Meredith, all right.
Yeah, so we'll see if I'm friends with her or if I guess apparently I can make a rival in my book club. Um, which I think would be very
That's
funny.
actually hilarious.
I think it'd be very funny.
This little old
Um,
lady trying to beef with you over the
yeah,
plot
over
and
of some
symbolism of a
romance
book.
novel we're reading. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what happens. I'm going to indulge
Okay,
upon
then
my book
hold your
club.
vice.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Pause. Well,
yikes.
that's a 4 at least for me.
Yeah,
So
+2 from
2,
your
3, 4,
ability.
which is fine. Yes. So this is whenever you indulge this vice, and then create a new friend arrival. Okay. Um, I do think it would be funny if I got a rival out of this. That's why I didn't clear as much stress as I was hoping to.
Okay. And I think
Um,
what we can
yeah.
do if this is something that interests you, we could set
Mhm.
up a relationship clock
Oh yeah, sure.
and then have it tick every time you indulge vice at the book club.
Hmm.
And then we can treat this sort of um beam saber where
Yeah,
like
how they
once
do.
yeah once it fills up then
Yeah.
you'll have like a sort of revealing moment between you. So this can be a small clock. We can make this either 4 or 6 depending on
Yeah.
how you how swiftly a relationship would grow.
I yeah, I don't think I'm going to be indulging this very often just because of how potent it is. So I can see a 4 happening
Okay.
on the chance that maybe I only roll 1 time per downtime.
Yeah, that makes sense. And since it's nothing like super mechanical, we can have it tick
Yeah.
every single
Cool.
book club.
Okay. Awesome. All right, let's see. I think what if it's like a new person shows up to book club and are really they really like to debate.
Yes, I can imagine this being like whoever is moderator or whoever picked the particular book for this month, they're like trying to get some discussions going, asking questions and stuff. And somehow every single time the two of you have completely opposite answers. And with each question that goes on, you find yourself like looking at her to see how she'll answer, and she'll be like staring at you as you give your response. And there's this growing sense of like, okay, this person here is, I don't know whether I should be intrigued or like pissed off.
Yeah, exactly.
And like at
It's like when you're in fandom and you're like you interpret a character a certain way and then someone else
yes,
comes in and they're like you're totally wrong. This is how I
yes,
see it.
exactly.
And you're like what the fuck are you talking about? Good. Yeah, we end up um sort of hogging the discussion time.
Yeah,
And Maz feels kind of bad for it, but
not a lot of people of other people are able to get word in.
yeah. All right. Let's name this person. Um, name generator. Just a normal name is fine. Thank you.
Nothing too
Just the normal name.
out of the ordinary.
Clarice. Perfect.
That is, yes, absolutely an old woman's name.
Yeah, she's like recently retired. All of her kids are either in college or graduated. You know, they've got jobs and she's like new to this because she's new to being retired. and has a lot of opinions about this romance novel we're reading.
Yeah. And she's under the impression that like speaking more will get her friends, but then you come along.
Right, and I'm like, you're fucking crazy, lady.
Yes.
I'm gonna get you.
Butting heads all the time.
Yeah.
Fates. Managed to clear a little bit of stress. Made the acquaintance of Chloe.
Good.
Okay.
Maz comes back to the mall, like sort of disgruntled with with like one romance book like under their arm, and is just kind of like mad about it.
So funny. Okay. Next up is Reina.
She's like the perfect woman right now. No
Reina's
stress,
yeah,
no harm.
chill.
Yeah. Let's see what else I can do. So she doesn't have any long-term projects at the mo. She could reduce heat. She could acquire an asset or do a training montage. Let me look at heat. Say what your character does to reduce heat level. Make an action roll. Maybe your consort or maybe your command.
He
Ooh,
tends to be social roles.
she's not good at that. She can prowl. Maybe she should train because she doesn't have a lot of pips and a lot of stuff. She's sort of mid-maxed right now. Maybe she'll do heat after this. Mark 1 XP on the XP track for attribute or playbook. How am I just 1 XP?
If you do prowess, because you guys have expertise in prowess, you'll get 2 XP.
True.
But if you do insight, resolve, or
Okay. What I'm seeing is that next mission Reina goes on, she's going to have to try to roll all of these 0 dots to
yes,
get
to
XP
get
out of
experience.
them. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, not really an easy way for her to do any re- heat reduction. So I think she will just train. And she'll do prowess, I think, because that's the one that she has the most in at the moment. So she can get closer to doing that, filling that one out. Let's see, what does she train for prowess? She's a cool spy lady.
Yes.
And this is not inside, so it wouldn't be with her guns at all. So she probably just has like I'm sure we have like a decrepit Planet Fitness in the gym or in the mall.
Yeah.
Um,
Little rundown gym area.
yeah, that like Maz is probably one of the big ones that keeps it running. Um, so she probably goes there and just does like, I don't know, woman workout. Was like running and doing a lot of cardio and um light lifting and things like that. Nothing like super strenuous and muscle work. Probably just doing a lot of cardio. I think she does a
I was
lot of
gonna
running.
say cardio. Maybe run
Yes, I think
laps
she
around the
does.
mall.
Yeah, she probably does like fucking what aerobics and acrobatics and stuff like that. Maybe she's a gymnast.
Yeah.
um, she does all that shit.
Running
And that's a
circles
workout for
around
her.
the broken down carousel.
Yeah. Does flips around it too, Yeah. Cool.
So Reina does a bit of a workout. On to Lex.
Me.
Lex. No harm, but
Yeah, not worth it, I don't think. The stress.
yeah, you're kind of at a risk of overindulging.
Yeah. So instead of that, I'm gonna be training finesse.
Hey.
See if I can finally
Yeah,
get that.
take that
I'm
prowess,
I'm so close.
and you will get it because you get 2 experience.
Yes, exactly. I think mass. Wait, why? No.
Max.
Anyways, Lex is has been working on some uh smaller devices. She started, well, whenever last downtime was. She was working on some micro soldering, some wiring, and I think she's gonna keep at it and try to go just even smaller.
Okay. They're doing like handiwork stuff, trying to keep
Yeah,
steady fingers.
yeah, she keeps doing like little challenges for herself, just switching to different sets of tools, playing loud music, uh,
Trying to
having
distract
the
herself.
computer just like randomly play a loud noise. She's testing her focus right now.
Okay.
For what reason? She
So that
doesn't
you
know.
can
She's
work
just,
well under pressure during the next score.
yeah, she's just weird like that. I think this time she will at least um be a little more uh what's the word? Aware of everyone else. Like last time she was very lock herself in her workshop for the entirety of this whole thing.
Yes.
I think this time she actually goes and asks um various people from the crew to like help out, or like, hey, look at what I did. And it's like
Okay.
it's just fucking useless stuff. It's just little projects just so that she can get used to like the fine work, but it's nothing that's actually useful out in the field. Like just little novelty stuff, little toys. Um, I don't know, maybe like um a little toy robot soldier thing that just walks in a straight line, does not stop. It just has an on setting and it turns off when it's out of charge. Stuff like that.
Okay. So, like small, simple things.
It's just for testing.
Experimentation. Yeah. Okay. So, Alex busies herself with module. Level up. Add
Like, yeah.
one pick to one of these things.
Yay, finesse. We have a 2.
Up is
Caddy is simpler. First of all, Caddy is very drained. Caddy will go recharge
low on juice.
because Caddy did not have the greatest time.
Go to a. Oh man, this feels like I just remembered. In Detroit Become Human, where it has those like cordoned off sections where the androids just like sort of stand there.
Yeah,
I feel like
I imagine sort of like that. Yeah.
there's probably just this. You go to some Centara Pharma charging. There's just this probably not house, but like just outdoor section halls plugged in.
I think Kari walks in and goes through the usual process, but they sort of once they get in line with like the other um holes that are there at the moment, they just give out a greeting, and it's certainly not something that holes do like at all.
Yeah,
But because they've been spending time with the crew, and it's like
they're acting a
the
little bit more
crew
human.
usually requires at least to be like the people in the crew like it when they acknowledge them, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a habit, so they just greet the other holes, and there's like no reaction from them, but Kari just like stops and that was odd. It just feels a little out of place. Thinks about it the whole time that they're charging.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why did I do that?
Okay. So we see a little hints of the crew rubbing off on. But go ahead and clear your perfectly at 5. And
Yay.
charging removes 5. All good. Back up to Porsche.
Okay. This has gone long enough. The ass cramp needs to go.
Okay. So at hover, cover from hover. You don't have a contact or key. No one is no one has like the special ability.
Oh,
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Okay.
No,
Oh.
because Lex is what, a mechanic.
Yeah, I don't have any healers.
Wow, I could grab one. But that's a thing for maybe next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Hit crew aren't any of
They're silly
Porsche's.
guys.
No.
So you are going to
what?
have to go out and
Oh, you may study a sickness or a corpse. That's good.
I go out and try to find I don't know, a massage therapist for my ass.
basically.
That sounds so wrong.
You gotta massage the
Why would
brand
you
out of
put
your
it
ass.
like
I
that?
didn't know how else to say it.
That's
There were not many other ways to phrase that would have been significantly better.
I mean,
Cracks
sure,
me
but
up. Obsessed. You gotta massage it out of your muscle, you know?
yeah. You didn't have to specify.
Um, I go looking for a specialist.
So let's- it is. Does anyone? Does anyone's have an NPC that is that is written? It is expensive to find an.
Well,
Oh boy.
Maverick knows
I
a
do.
surgeon.
I do. Yeah. Oh well, if you have got one, then go for it. But I've got one also.
Yeah, Maverick knows a surgeon. Flendell.
Surgeon, terrible poet. Okay. Then Maz has a back alley.
Yes, I've got Grunt, a back alley doctor.
I mean, a surgeon doesn't sound great if you've got.
Yeah, the back alley doctor probably seems more appropriate for this sort of job.
Okay.
I can refer you to Grunt, and Maz will probably say something like, "He's dealt with plenty of ass cramps before, but I think for a different reason than yours." It's back alley. His practice is, I think, near our our red light district. So
So
they
he's
need it when they
discreet.
need it. He's
Uh,
discreet. Yes,
uh,
he'll massage you discreetly.
How reassuring.
You do have to go through the BDSM district of town to get to him. He's there.
Yes. There are a lot
oh,
of bead curtains you have to walk through.
Hmm.
Questionable shopkeepers who uncomfortable glances as they try to lure you into buying some of their goods.
There's a
But
lot of leather here. And then when you
yes.
say you have an ass cramp, they're like, "I see." I
you
understand.
you are offered um no less than 3 items with which to spank people.
I take none of those.
Porsche.
Understandable. Um but yes, eventually you make your way through the very seedy red light to this Grunt. He has. There is a faded sort of hospital logo painted on the wall leading into his corner of the alley. And there are a couple people lined up to talk to him. He's handing out either slips of paper, names of need to go find, or you see some people handing off bits of coin, different materials to him, handing off these very nondescript small bottles filled with who knows.
I
But
get in line.
yes, you wait maybe 20, 25 minutes. Eventually,
Hey, Doc. Got referred to you by a mutual friend of ours. Was hoping you could help me out with some pain I'm having.
what seems to be the problem? Looks you up and down. You don't seem to be very visibly injured, although I did notice a slight limp. Sprain your
Well,
ankle, did you?
no, my ankle's fine. It's a bit higher up. I let's just say I had a little accident on the dance floor. Uh,
You see him raise an eyebrow at you.
it's Porsche looks around. My ass has been cramping for the past 3 days or however long it's been. So, was hoping you could do something about that.
He looks at you, and then like slowly starts stepping to the side to like rotate around, and like very blatantly stares at your ass.
I love my goat grunt. He's so funny.
He's like, not a common, but I've dealt with sore muscle. He motions over to what definitely looks like a stolen. What are they called? Those like roller bed things that to like bring people.
Gurney.
Yeah, gurney. Definitely stolen from like a high quality hospital that is not in this district.
Obsessed.
It looks way too clean to be in this, but he motions for you to like lie down on it.
I get on it. I look around and go, you got curtains, right?
He
Right.
just close your eyes. And you can
Obsessed with him.
you can hear the next person in line sort of like giggling to themselves.
Really
But
good.
he
Incredible play.
yes. You hear the snap of latex as he puts some gloves on. And without warning, this guy like karate chops your ass.
Yes.
I don't know much, but I don't think that's proper technique.
Yes.
You feel this like sharp jolt go up your spine, and you're like, I don't think that's how that works. But then he does it again, and it feels almost better. And he does it like a few more times, and then he starts like massaging you as you expect like a physical therapist to do. And like you're obviously extremely like self-conscious and focused on the fact that you are getting a butt massage in the middle of dirty street with people in line who are definitely watching you. But before you know it, he stops and he's like, okay, that should help for the next few hours. You're going to need to repeat this for the next 3 days. And he hands you a small sheet of paper, and there's like a diagram of, and there's like 3 very specific spots, 2 on your lower back and 1 like right in the like center of your ass. And he's like, try to rub out the knots in these spots as best you can. Get help if you need it. Don't be afraid to ask. I'm sure you have friends. But massage those spots at least 10 minutes twice a day. Should be good by the end of the week.
I'm intently looking in the opposite direction of the line, and I'm looking at the note. So I could have done this.
And let's see. So the crew is they're 1 strong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so unfortunately, then they roll their quality. So you're gonna roll 1d6.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So the way this works is even if you fail, you get one. So success would be 2 ticks. Crit 3 ticks. Fortunately, that's not enough to fill it out. But if you're desperate, you can pay 1 stash to increase the outcome of the roll, which would give you a full healing.
Well, you said it was 3 ticks.
So it would be 3 ticks, yes, and the harm won't go down a level until you fill up the healing clock. Healing clock is 4 ticks. You're still 1.
I've already paid this man my dignity, so I'm just gonna take the 3 ticks.
Okay. So
Uh,
you'll still keep the level 1 harm, but
Alright.
next time you do recovery, it'll go away.
I don't turn around. I walk the long way. So
Okay.
proud.
Ma's
Yeah.
recommending this guy to you. It's fine. Don't worry. It's great.
I get back to base. I look. I see Maz. I look at Maz. I stare for a moment, and I just walk away silently.
Ma's just like, glad to see you're walking normally.
Yeah,
Okay, bye.
Maz, you do notice that he is Porsche is limping less than when he had asked you for a recommendation earlier. So
Hey, the
something
man
must have
knows his
worked.
job. What can I say?
Oh, that's great. Okay, so that's Porsche down. Back to Maverick.
Maverick. What's Maverick got here?
Maverick has no more stress, but he is still zapped.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna go to a surgeon, buddy.
Okay.
That should be pretty low on the totem pole for a surgeon.
Yes.
Easy enough to sort out.
Yes, and he is. Well, I should say you are a regular of his, seeing as how frequently visit the fighting pit. So he makes time for you, and he sees that you've been. What was this? This was a stun gun, I believe. That's
Think so?
yeah. So you've probably got like electrical burns somewhere.
Mhm.
So you show these off, and he winces, but he's like, well, at least I don't have to make any incisions. And
You know, you also don't have to read any of your poetry while you work on me.
I had just finished a new piece too. I was so sure you'd like this one. But he
I tolerate the poetry because you're cheap, not because it's good.
and because you say that, he starts droning on about what his piece is without
Oh.
actually reaching out to you. But he pulls out basically some like really fancy moisturizing cream and some herbal lined gauze, and he wraps you up and hands you like the tube. He's like, make sure that wound stays wet for the next day. Wash it all off tomorrow morning. Again, this you guys are tier 1. Oof.
Nice.
That's only 1 tick. Fuck. Also, at some point, I don't know how relevant this. Maverick is gonna have to get a new car.
Yeah. Yeah,
we'll deal with that when we get.
he,
But
he he did that. He did do that whole thing with his car.
it will probably have to be some sort of acquire asset role project if we're up to it. But keep that in
It's
mind,
fine. He'll just go back to the cops and try stealing one of their cars again.
of
He'll
course.
totally go better the second time. No, he's not gonna do that. That went very poorly.
So
Uh,
unfortunately, the moisturizing cream does not work.
the guy would work more on his medical studies and less on his
Less on his
shit
poetry.
tier poetry.
Okay, that's Maverick down. On to Maz.
Alrighty. Maz would love to see if we can get this last 4 stress out of here. I think they are just going to indulge normally, which is weird, not obligation. Weird is normal. Um,
Okay.
and I think let's see, their weird stuff is that they like to go to like the weird computer that plays chess or something.
Yeah, the supercomputer.
Yeah. Maybe they can do something different. That's weird. Uh, where do we keep all the list of things you can do for indulging? What page is that on?
Should probably put a hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want. So I spell the word perfect here.
Page 40 in the
Okay. 40.
weird. You experiment with
Yeah.
fringe science, consort with strange entities, star rituals.
Blorgo the Goblin.
Yeah, brainwave 60. Spark mind.
Yes.
Very usual.
Yeah. I think Maz is interested. Void Sea Aquarium and Research Facility. A God Experience Modern Art Installation. Curse and Abandoned Animatronic Sideshow Attraction.
Is that just Five Nights at Freddy's?
I think it might just be Five Nights at Freddy's. That might just be Freddy Fazbear.
Oh my god.
Bro, where's Chica? Um. Let me look at this. Is the Plasma Vision Social Club? Is that the like theater?
I think so.
Yes. There's only one match. Doesn't help me. Oh, here we go. Plasma Vision. Okay, I spelled it wrong.
Oh, they're a minor faction.
Oh, how fun.
So it's basically TV Club. Um,
Enthusiasts meet to discuss the latest shows and compare the mind-warping truths they see in the static between programs. I think Maz's newfound love for literature um will extend to television. So they will probably, if they've got like somewhere they meet, I bet Maz will attempt to go there and discuss with them. Is interested, I think, immediately at like discussing, I Love Lucy and
Yeah.
the Golden Girls. But they start talking about like the weird shit that happens in between I Love Lucy and the Golden Girls. And Maz is like, oh, all right, well, I can talk about this too, sure.
Yeah, it's like it's static. There's supposed to be ads most of the time, but sometimes there aren't. And the people in this club very specifically try to interpret the static as either signs from the old gods, something from beyond the fence, like out in the ghost line. It's just some like maybe it's a message from dying leviathans, but they all have their own
Oh god.
individual conspiracy theory as to like what the static is, even though it's pretty much sense that like the static is quite technically just a blip in the system,
Hmm.
but everyone has their own theories, and the line is a little blurry between the people who consider them theories and the people who consider them myths.
Yeah, I think Maz like comes in expecting to have fun discussions about whatever like, syndicated TV program is on that they're really excited about. And they start people start talking about like the theories for the static and stuff, and then Maz is just like, well, yeah, I was in special military training and they taught me how to punch people's ghosts and stuff. Um and then people are like, they did what?
Yes,
So
that
they
might
start talking about like
actually,
weird military stuff that
yeah,
they did, and I feel like they'd be really into that.
pivot some people's opinions on this.
Yeah. And then Maz is like, well, I don't know what that has to do with static, but like I can the military taught me how to like do combat with people's psyche and like their ghosts and stuff. Maybe that's in the maybe they used static for that. I guess I don't know. um but yeah, I think they gab about this for a while. These people, I feel like they're like, we've never had anybody who's like a vet come in and like actually have like real stories
Yeah.
from from the military to fuel their conspiracy theories. And I don't think Maz like particularly cares that they're fueling conspiracy theories. They just want someone to talk to. Let's see if I can indulge. Hopefully I roll a 4 or lower.
Okay, we don't want
Would be funny. Maz!
to.
Maz!
You had a singular job.
I had one. This was like a 2 and 6 chance for this to happen. You piece of shit, Maz.
So,
Alright. Great.
overindulge. How does
Yes, I do.
how? Ah, okay. So this depends heat and your want.
Oh god.
So
Maz, you're fucked.
yeah, this is not gonna go well.
Oh, Maz.
So you have two wanted levels, and so you're gonna roll
Uh-huh.
2d6,
Okay.
and then the table that I'm gonna use is gonna be 4 to 5 heat table.
God.
So there
Alright.
will be an amount of trouble that will be had depending on what
I'm so glad. Okay, 2d6.
2d6.
Here we go. I don't know if I have to roll high or low, but I rolled
Um,
middling.
okay, so you rolled
A 2 and a 4.
2 and a 4. So we're taking that 4.
Good. Good.
Means light trouble.
All right.
So light trouble. Go ahead and roll 1.
All right. Get him, boss. Go get him.
3.
3.
Trouble. Oh, very interesting.
Oh, don't
Okay.
say that. Don't make that reaction.
Oh,
I'm
that
scared.
is especially interesting considering what's coming up.
Oh God. Maz, what have you
Okay.
done?
Actually, so we are gonna table this momentarily
Oh, good.
because
Okay.
this is gonna tie in very well with Sherlock score.
Oh.
So
All right.
we will have this come into fruition late.
Good.
There will be something happening.
Is there any like foreshadowing that happens like during this Vice?
Yes. So I think what happened. So um there is a mild tremor. You guys are like maybe walking around, maybe sitting down, patting up, pull up, um, and you you lose your balance, and it's weird because like you've had your prosthetic for a while. This isn't something that typically and you like do a double take, and it seems like a couple other people lost their mounts too, and no one's really sure what happened, but you you feel like there was a very mild earth,
They just sort of
just a slight like after tremor, basically.
like stumble a little and like they probably have like a beer with them or something and they just like see the water or the liquid in their glass sort of um shake and they're like, "Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's gone as soon as you notice, but you do.
Weird." And they start talking about I Love Lucy again. Anyways, so I do think though that like Maz having reached out to these people expecting it to be like basically TV club or book club for TVs and it's not that at all. I
Definitely
think
not.
it affects them because of their they have a deadlock insomniac and
Ooh,
I feel like it will affect their inability to sleep regularly because they kind of always have a TV on now. And whenever the static happens, they like lock in and then they look away, like really late at night.
yeah. Maybe like yeah, because you have so much trouble sleeping, it just feels like the static is lasting longer than it should, even
Yeah.
though it
And then they're
really is.
like, yeah, and then they're like, well, it's 2 a.m., so maybe they just don't have commercial slots. Is it supposed to be going on for this long? I can't tell how long it is. And they like lose even more sleep because of it. Good. Cool.
Love that from
They're having a good time. They're really having a great time with 2 deadlocks.
No, this is it's gonna be weird, but we'll make
All right, bet.
uh Reina.
Reina.
What Reina do?
What do Reina do? Um, I feel like she's got to do this prowess thing. She's got to train so she can get this last um tick in it and then level up. Let's see if she does anything different this time. Well, maybe I've got to now that I've got to decide what it's going to be. I guess we'll probably specify. Okay, what would she put this pip in? Probably finesse. Although skirmish is fun. She would not do wreck because she would not create distractions and chaos. Probably finesse. Although I do like skirmish. I think that would be fun.
I could see skirmish as like that last minute defense gets with.
Yeah, I feel like she's got to have that kind of training as like a spy, you know.
You're not always get everyone flying sniper rifle.
Right. Yeah, I think we'll do skirmish. Um and I think that's probably like the last week she was like focusing in on sort of like being more acrobatic and flexible and um doing a lot of like gymnastic moves, and now she's like sort of moving that from doing the basic moves and like applying them then to combat and martial arts and stuff. So she does a lot of the rundown Planet Fitness. She brought in a like punching bag.
I was gonna say like definitely just a punching bag.
Yeah, yeah. She has someone like hold the bag on one side while she can just like fucking wail on it. Oh no. Don't BRB dog, it's your turn.
Extended cut of punching the bag.
Yeah, we're really into they got a lot of footage of this. And they had to use it.
Could bring
Huge.
Patty, Rubble, Wolf.
Sweet.
Guess I could do the action.
Oh yeah, they've got stuff they're doing in the background, right?
Of course, this section doesn't have. This top order.
Sometimes I love TTRPGs, but my god, sometimes they make you
Yeah, same.
look through books, flip through pages. I run a I run a game on Sundays. I run Drakkenheim on Sundays, and really great campaign. It rules. But the book, they don't. It's not like a definitive outline. The book. They just give you like suggestions and like places your characters can go, and then they're like, yeah, it's all the players will figure it out as they go. And that kind of means that I have like so much page flipping I have to do whenever they ask me a question. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And then I have to like sit there and be like, hang on, I gotta look through this. It's a lot of page flipping.
This. Oh. Four.
Okay, I gotta remember what these clocks are that they're even.
Red Torque.
I am back.
Hello.
Ooh. Crit.
Don't. Oh no.
Oh wait, Red Torque doesn't matter. We did their thing.
Oh good.
Nice.
Technically.
Mm. They're not doing a good job centralizing power under Brace.
That's 6. Watch them crit.
This is like the thing that happens at the end of like a TV episode where they like give you a sneak peek of everything that's
Yeah, that's happening.
happening with outside of the protagonist's point of view.
Murloc gets a 5.
Big day for Skurlock.
Okay. So that's faction happenings in the background. X.
Yes, me.
X.
I've been thinking. I feel like nearly every score requires at least some degree of lockpicking. And sometimes I can get away with doing hacker stuff and just use wrench. I want something for the logs that aren't that. So one of the suggested or sample inventions on the latest book is an auto lockpick. So I would like to start a long-term project for
Ooh.
building that.
Okay.
Here's the text on it. It
like
recommends a 6-tick clock.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you could create a 6-tick clock, and this will be a long-term
All of my
project.
training on small little devices.
It's all
has been
coming
for
together
this.
now. That's why you've been doing.
And for the finesse, but yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for in your gadgets.
Okay. So it says I can use either study or wrench.
Guessing
And
you're gonna
wrench
use
is the better one. Yes. So we will be rolling that.
Nice.
Hey.
6. That will be 3 ticks. The clock.
Nice. I shall let me add what pick? So we're at 3. Okay. I marked them down. And hopefully we'll get this thing done for the score after this next one. And hopefully it'll be useful then.
Yes. Okay. Get a short scene of Flex, the gadget. Caddy.
I think this time she's still gonna go on program. and avoid the
Yeah.
what's it called? Yeah. Or wait, yeah, I don't have. They don't really have uh anything right now that will push them to not do it. So they will unfortunately be back to working as a Santa Forma grunt
Yeah.
for a little bit.
So I think this time, Caddy ends up going to. You do a bunch of like store runs. So you work on deliveries. You have to travel with Pod, with a couple other hauls, and help restock
They're
stores.
they're terrible company.
Yes, they're so bland. Don't really make much small talk. Whatever they do talk about, it's like logistics, stuff about the job, or like, oh, I'm due for a charge in like 3 hours, blah blah blah. It's very like mind numbing. And the work itself isn't
The
very
one
thought
that's
provoking.
it's like mind numbing, and the whole that's in charge of driving this thing is like very strictly following protocol and
Yes.
just safety rules. And Gary is just thinking about how
How
my
fast
ass
Maz will drive.
not be driving like this. Like we're wasting so much time.
You gotta
This
hug
is
those corners.
inefficient.
What are you doing?
Be done with
Gary's
3
like, this is
stores
so
by
inefficient.
now.
Why are you idiots so inefficient? You just gotta break protocol sometimes. And then they're like, wait,
Not
probably
like
not.
this.
But it will be so much faster. And then I could just leave. So yeah, it's basically a whole day or days of hanging out with like these duo of hosts who are just not chatting at all. And Cat is coming to the realization that they enjoy the dumb chatter of the crew, actually. Even if it's just like as background noise while they're working, it's like, no, this is too quiet.
Too monotone.
Yeah. So they're
Rubbing
getting
off on
somewhere.
them.
There's something happening there, definitely.
So that is downtime for everyone. You don't have to do crew trouble every single down, but I feel like the amount of heat that you gained, last score, it's fitting that we went through trouble.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Right.
So,
What heat are you talking about?
We didn't get any heat, what?
like,
We got along well with everybody. We're friends.
They
with
love
them.
us. Yeah.
you did absolutely murder someone with 3 grenades.
So what?
That was user error. We're not responsible for that.
Yeah, it's part of the contract that we signed.
Right.
Yeah. It's not us.
So,
If we blow you up, we didn't blow up you up. You blew yourself up.
Yeah, that's on you, not on us.
You're You're supposed to not catch the grenade.
Yeah, check yourself.
Someone roll 2d6.
I'm feeling lucky.
Oh, okay.
Famous last
Ma's
words.
already rolled bad.
I just rolled a 5, a 5, and a 6, so
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll do it. You'll
I
do
don't
well.
wanna.
Don't worry about it.
Wait.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just do it.
Okay. 2d6?
2d6. 4.
That's fine.
Okay. So
It's acceptable.
once again, light trouble. Someone roll 1d6.
Sure.
See what happened. 2. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay. So that would be either that. Ooh. Or that. Okay. I mean, a shakedown seems kind of boring because that's either gonna result in more heat or like a fine. You'll have to bribe someone. Let's go with local troubles instead of crew troubles. And for 2, that will be paranormal activity. And this entails a number of resonance echoes begin haunting the local area.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
So, basically you get a couple ghosts causing some havoc near HQ. I'll say you guys can yeah, I'll give you a free action or 2. You can do something with one of your characters. And as this begins to manifest, like you guys notice that you're having more trouble getting to the hideout, either because people are taking the long way around to try and avoid these things, or they're like actively blocking the causing trouble. Basically, all the people. If there's anything that you think you could do, maybe prevent this, get rid of them, disenchant, get them to move away, maybe to summon Sector 6 to suck them up.
Suck them all up. Let's see.
You guys can get 2 out of 3 successes. We'll consider this dealt with. Why is it ongoing trouble? Again, next down.
Oh boy. Okay. Mm. Let me. Does anyone even have a tune in this party?
Reina does.
Reina
Yeah.
is our attune.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, there's no electricity, and Spartex is related to ghost things.
True.
Yeah.
So can I have Lex work on a little device that's just emitting, I don't know, pulses of uh electroplasmic energy that just works like a repellent? Like it's unpleasant for these things to be around.
Okay. That makes sense. Like some sort of repellent.
Okay. Uh, will that be wrench for me? Wrench, please. Wrench.
Yes, I could. Yes,
Please,
wrench
please,
makes
please, please,
Can I
please,
sense.
please,
can I
please.
wrench, please? Wrench.
Please, 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 please.
Oh,
6.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
So you're able to reinforce like not the entire hideout, but you can set up a couple of them on like the outskirts. It at least opens up a route for you guys to drive in without having to have too much trouble.
This is like the equivalent of like just hanging a bunch of those fucking like lamps for mosquitoes
Yeah.
Yeah.
around the hideout.
Okay, I think. Let's see. Um. Maz is just going to, if there are any ghosts around, they will punch them.
Ooh.
They
Okay.
will Echo Fighter punch them.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm surprised you're not using Reno, but Oz can punch ghosts.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Reyna could also do something, but
Hell yeah.
yes.
I like the Echo Fighter thing.
Yeah. Maz gains potency in combat versus the paranormal. So I think that's, you know what it fucking is? It's like Maz is like sick of it at one night. It's like the same thing where like you're the um like scenes of like someone who lives in suburbia and there's like an animal outside their house or something and they're just like sick of it, so they like take a golf club and they just walk
Oh,
outside.
yeah.
um this is Maz. They're like in their pajamas and they're sick of hearing ghost noises outside their window, so they just walk out in their PJs and they like roll their PJ sleeves up and they just start wailing on any ghost they
Nice.
see.
I love it.
So sick of you guys. Shut up. I'm trying to sleep. So they will do a cheeky little skirmish on some ghosts. And they gain potency here.
Ooh. Risky great.
Yeah. I'm just gonna roll the 2 dice. That's fine. 3 and a 5.
3 and a 5, yeah. So success with a consequence, but with a great, we can say that that would nullify the consequence.
Yeah.
So we see this little action scene. Oz just walking out, or rolling up their sleeve, and just going to town. Residents X ghosts that keep they just don't want to leave for whatever reason. But after a good like it's you're out there for like maybe an hour and it doesn't feel like it, but as soon as you go back into the hideout, you're like
Yeah, right.
and you pass out immediately, and you realize that the problem is dealt with because you wake up and it's Like
Damn, I slept through the whole night because
you
of
slept
that.
through the whole night between
Damn.
running yourself like out of energy by like fighting all these things and actually getting rid of them all. So yeah, that is local trouble dealt with.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
One might, but based on action rolls that we got, doesn't seem like this will may or may not. So one day while you're all like just chilling at your hideout, one of Gerlock's people arrive. I think it her outfit is different but similar. It's still very like instead of Victorian maid, it looks a lot more Gothic Lolita. So like
Hell
very
yeah.
like still similar like long black dress, but very like you see now like, belt and a touch darker on, but she arrives and um I guess you're like someone will call your attention. Everyone sort of gathers around, and he drops this box on a table, um, and just says, "The Lord expects you to be." And she bows very deeply and just backs her way out of the place. Um, and you open the box. Inside, you find an envelope again with symbol for Skurlock's lair. And inside is a short letter. The Strela are not to be ensure that you are ready for and emptying out the box, a bunch of equipment. I think that Maz, you will recognize this in a not so great way.
Oh, good.
You see that there is a crushed, like, tactical helmet. You see chunks, bits and pieces of what looks like broken body armor, and a military grade assault rifle.
Mm.
And yeah, Maz, you immediately recognize this as this is stuff that like the cream of the crop, the top like platoons in the military when they're dispatched, they would have gear like this or better. And so the fact that the Strela are decked out in this stuff means that they're gonna be tough to deal with.
Tough cookies, yeah.
But
That's
also
not good.
the fact that some of this stuff is malformed in the way that it is gives some sort of it's hard to tell. There's not really like any particular thing that gives away how or why these were damaged in this way, but I think the implication is to show off the strength of Skurlock, because one would assume that if he is warning you that they are this strong, he's probably the one who fought the guy that was using this stuff.
Sure.
So
So
to
this
put
is like
that
a
into mechanical terms, Estrella are like tier 5, so they are, and you guys are tier 1, just so you know.
oh yeah, all right, but
No, the Estrella are tier 4, so it's not that big a gap. I think there are a couple places that are tier 5, and there's maybe, I think the Imperial military is, so they're not the hardest thing, but there is a very large gap in power between you and the, so it would be advised to maybe do a preparation score or two to deck yourself out in gear, or try to find some way to bring them down to your level. Um, but considering how little is known about them, it might be better to buff yourself than try and.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if we know much about them, so it'd be hard to sort of take them down a peg.
All that you know is by Skurlock previous. He just gave the bare bones what's his plan. Pull something from. He wants to get it back before they lock it up for you.
Yeah. So we would need like gear probably like this that he showed us or better.
Mm.
Hmm. Do we know anything about like what the Strela do or like aspected aligned with like supernatural, technological, stuff like that?
Good question. They would be, based on what I know of you guys. I think Maz, Reina, Lex, Maz, Reina, and Lex. So
Okay.
Maz would be probably something akin to like Reina would be uh Reina would probably be a 2. And then Lex would also be either.
Okay, I can do study.
All right. Um, Reina, I think, is going to get the help of her backing faction for this because I've literally never used this mechanic and I probably should. Um, yeah, it's an infiltrator or an operative thing. Um, I can use my backing faction to assist me on a roll or give me increased effect in some way.
Interesting.
They are also eligible to share relevant intel with you, making a gather information roll with dice equal to their tier.
Ooh, that's very good considering. Pretty sure a higher tier.
Yeah. And if I'm really dying for it, she probably would also ask Homeboy Strangford Mictor about it.
You could double dip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what tier Mirror House is.
I am.
I bet.
Your house is tier 3. And Strangford Mictor is tier.
So can I have them do a gather information roll? Or do you want me to have them assist on an action roll or something? Here's my full list. And at the end of this, I have to roll to see if they want me to do something for them.
They probably. I would say you could do one for one and one for the other. You could have one assist you on an action.
Sweet. Okay.
But
yeah.
if you split it like this, you're gonna have to make 2 fortune rolls because technically, since you're getting help from air quotes different factions, yeah, you're gonna have double the chance to have a favor act.
That's fine. Raina needs to get in trouble, so that's fine. All right, so she will have Mirror House assist her, and then she'll have Strangford Mictor do the gather information roll, I think. Yeah, I want them to roll more dice. And then Rena will roll the attune with an extra die. Wow. Nice fucking going. And then Maz rolls survey or study?
Study or survey.
Alright, Maz will do survey. They're bad at this, but it's fine. And I think Lex gets to roll too.
Lex, you were gonna do.
Yes. Study.
Study.
I got a message. I don't think I have anything to add to this roll, really. Other than my wife computer. I guess I could call using my Spark Mind assistant.
And
Help
if you
me
want
do
to, but just keep in mind that since
research.
this is during downtime,
Yeah,
you're not going to have a chance to cover any stress or anything.
I know. We'll just say I do for
Flavors.
RP reasons and not
And not actually, yeah.
not
And
actual mechanics.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I'll just have Lex go straight up to the Spark Mind assistant to her room and start doing some research, running some algorithms to try and find information. Why am I hearing echo? Is that me or who?
I think that might be Ron doing the echo.
Uh-oh. Am I echoing yet?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a wee.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll. Okay. Not that's acceptable.
Okay, that's pretty good. And then the gather information from Strangford Michter, that'll be 46.
Yes. Oh, is that me rolling that?
Yes.
Okay. What's this?
6. Okay.
6, baby.
So, I think, let's see. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So you all get some good information. I think, well, except for Maz. So Maz is a little too.
This is fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do them like that.
They're not that smart. It's okay.
Maz, no, I think it's very fitting because I would imagine that Maz kind of gets hit by like war flashbacks, seeing all of
Yeah.
that gear.
Did not be happy.
And it shakes them a little more than they were expecting. So they're not
That makes
able
total sense.
to get back in the zone enough to figure out any sort of connection there.
Yeah, they get a little distant. Hashtag key.
Between Reina and Frankfurt Michter, I think Reina is very solidly able to figure out using their mirror house connections that Estrella specialize in dealing with Resonance Echo stuff. So it's definitely extraordinary. They're not dealing with people or maybe even monsters necessarily, even though they're out in the Ghostlands. This is like high level ghostly stuff that they are having to bat. And Strangford Michter is able to pull some strings, and they're able to look into the financial side of everything. They trace the money back, and they see they're able to get some leads on what they're using equipment wise. So this is where they source their. Okay, maybe they don't exactly buy stuff already pre-made. They're as a special forces like operation. they're clearly going to have people on side modifying stock things to fit their operatives. But they're like, okay, you can find arms dealer that is selling standard body armor vests that they're buying in mass, and can maybe figure out who's selling them their like ammo in bulk, but that's probably as good as they can get. So that may not necessarily be as high tech as their stuff, but it could help even.
True.
And I think what Lex finds is basically the complete opposite. Is that going through all of like your databases and your connections, you're not able to find any connections to Strela. And so that implies that without them there's not a lot like strictly technological stuff they're using. It's probably all going to be physical items or based on what Reina found, like spiritual techniques.
Reina delivers like the financial paperwork like to a group meeting and does not mention where she got it from. She just goes, yeah, I did some digging. Yeah, so we could trying to figure out how to make these into like actionable things.
Yeah, there are a couple different routes that you could take. Got different goals to go for. And you don't you can do more than one if you, because you're only limited by the faction. So once Skurlock hits 12 ticks, then he is ready to go whether you are or not. So
Sure.
if you want to do like 3 or 4 scores just preparing for the Skurlock job, you can do that. But just have to keep in mind that the other clocks are also tick at the same time.
Yeah. So the things we can do are like get weapons from the same dealer that they get weapons from. So we sort of even the playing field there. Or there's maybe something we can do. Oh, I got the echo again.
Yeah.
What's on with that?
That's so weird.
Yeah, like
I don't want to hear my own voice when I'm talking.
exactly.
I'll hear it later, but not now. I don't know what else we can like do more like try to bolster ourselves against ghost stuff too, if that's what also they use.
I mean, I guess.
I should probably be a bit more specific. Let's not say ghosts, and let's say demons.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Us all
am
going, oh.
I am
Wait.
I am
Alrighty.
comfortable.
Distinction, I
Yes. I am comfortable giving you that because Reina got the 6 on the attune.
It's okay. It's me,
Okay.
their boy.
He's goaded.
Yes, your boy. I do think that Mirror House would have the capabilities and the know-how to be able to distinct um what they're using as part of their spiritual defenses, and they're able to uh catch things that they're using that's would specifically be anti-demon generically.
All right. So then we would need to. So okay. So we have first idea is to like get arms from their arms dealers or something that is comparable to what they use. Arms and armor. Um, Second idea is to find a way to bolster ourselves against fucking demons, I guess. Uh,
How does one even do that?
I don't even know.
I can make or little ghost words, but demons is a little bit out of my.
I don't know. Can you blow up demons?
Surely you could blow up demons.
That's yeah. I don't see why not.
If you modify
Well,
your
maybe
explosives with a ritual, maybe.
Ooh.
do we just need to hire someone? Should we have acquired the asset and just try and get?
I'm trying to see how we can get like a score out of that, you know?
Yeah, again, you can take this as intensely or as leisurely as you like. If you want to just turn these into like long-term project clocks and focus on other factions while you do this during downtime, that's a possibility. If you want to make scores out of this and do
I mean,
actual things.
if we have to do this via a ritual, which seems like the thing that we're gonna have to do to sort of deal with this,
Yeah.
we could either be doing like get another uh heist type thing to get the required materials or the actual knowledge on how to do this, maybe some books, some information, or acquiring the expertise of someone who actually knows what they're doing.
What
Could
if we
be
combine the two and we do a heist to like get someone who can do this for us?
someone that's been locked up
Yeah.
because they're dangerous.
Or like someone who works for like a high level organization that like, you know, it would be bad if they were working with someone else, so we have to like kidnap them. Or like break someone out of prison who's like really good with
Yeah,
demons.
yeah, breaking someone out of prison or of maybe not even prison, maybe just like you said, maybe they have maybe someone at a higher tier faction has this person locked up
Yeah.
working for them
Yeah.
against their will. Maybe they kidnap this person and now we get them out
Yeah.
so they
See,
can
now this
work
is
for
something.
us.
So they can work for us
But
or we can like
but
hold
we're
them at
not gonna keep
gunpoint to
them,
do
lock
this
them up.
ritual. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just like,
yeah, yeah.
please do this for us, and then you can just leave.
Yeah, listen. Favor for a favor, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see someone being like locked up by demons, demon and ghosty stuff. I can see someone being locked up by like Sector 6, maybe? I mean, they're pretty powerful, but it would be fun.
Yeah, I feel like people who have like actual good expertise with demons specifically cannot be easy to come by, so it will make sense to me that
Yeah.
they find one and it's like, okay, you're gonna work with us.
Yeah. Against your
You don't
will.
want to work with us anymore.
Too bad.
Cute that you thought that was an option. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
sounds
I'm down
weird.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Okay, so we have some ideas.
I could like totally fucking see. Sorry, I've been watching my girlfriend like play Control. And I'm like
Oh.
so what if we had to like break someone out of like a oldest house type beat?
Oh
Like
yeah.
high security containment facility because this guy's really good at talking to demons or something. It'd be tight. Maybe hard, but it'd be tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the idea. It seems like we could make something fun out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
down
we
to
could
see
be
how
like
that
looking
goes.
at weird stuff for sure.
Just to give you some more like global context.
Mhm.
Um, so we don't tunnel vision a little too hard on. I think after the it's fine, we'll wing it. So this probably should have been done much earlier, but I think in the aftermath of the score, as you are like dropping off all of the Black Lotus and stuff, plays at Red Torque HQ, Autodrome. You do catch wind of Naya's report, and you hear them discussing things, the situation with the Leatherbacks. And you hear that they are tangentially connected to the drug trade as well. And in our the connection isn't great. I'm trying to remember how I jumped through hoops to make this work, but I feel like basically since their consolidation of power isn't going strictly smoothly, the fact that you succeeded in the Red Torque's job makes yes, because that's what it is. Because the Red Torque and the Leatherbacks are technically enemies. But since you managed to get a big win for the Red Torque, and you did it before they were able to unite under one or the other leader, that makes the Red Torque the big fish in the pond. And so they are now closely watching how the Leatherback situation is evolving, because if things continue without any sort of intervention, it's likely that whoever becomes leader of the Leatherbacks is going to then set their sights on the Red Torque, because the Red Torque are now big players due to this massive amount of income that they're about to make all of this Black
Sure.
Lotus.
Yeah.
Not that Blaze has really connected the dots yet, but from what you get in his talking with Naya, is that he may be considering trying to interfere in order to get whoever rises to become leader on his side, so that way he doesn't have to deal with suddenly a united like faction of leatherbacks, because currently there's all of this like infighting going.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about them maintaining their power, the Red Torque. I mean, it's like fine that they're like in charge because they like us,
Yeah,
but like we still have to pay them money,
right.
and I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to like be
Oh,
their little lackeys, you know?
oh, that reminds me. I don't think we did that, but because you did the thing, completed the score, got them their Black Lotus. You're gonna you're gonna rank up in status with them.
Oh, good.
And so I think at tier 2 status, I mean, I'm not sure if this is what the rules say, but it makes sense to me. Anyway.
Oh, good.
Because it goes from 1 to 3, and so at 1 you're like acquaintances. They are very likely to offer you help, but they'll probably give you discounts, pay them to. At tier 2, you're like on equal footing, and they'll help if you ask. And then at tier 3, they will like die for you, and they will offer you help even if you don't.
Please, please,
So
please let us help you. Yeah.
so at tier 2 status with them, I think that Blaze would consider you guys equal, and so
Okay.
he would no longer be.
Okay. Then that makes both my characters feel more comfortable about. I think mostly Moz, but feel more comfortable about helping them out if we're treated as equals and not as their little minions anymore. Yeah.
He would actually probably set up some sort of celebratory event. I don't know what it would be. I don't know what makes sense for him.
Demolition Derby.
Honestly, that was kind of my idea. Like either some sort of like fancy show off race, or
Yeah.
maybe just like a silly like a cookout, a tailgate.
Yeah.
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 At the autodrome, where he's just like, "Hey, we just made a ton of money. Let's buy some meat."
Let's party. Let's get the cars on the track. Let's have some fun. Yeah. But all right. Then I think Maz feels better about would feel more or less on the fence about who they would want to be like in charge of sort of the racing factions, and they would be more considerably more inclined to help the Red Torque, I think, instead of like letting the Leatherback sabotage them, which they would have been like that if we were still paying them tithes. And I think they would
Yeah.
have been like, it's fine if they just like get overthrown, whatever. But now it seems like it's probably better for us to make sure that the Red Torque stay in power.
Yes. So I've made minor adjustments to the crew sheet. I set red torque to +2 status in the notes.
Oh yeah.
And then you no longer have a ward boss. Be sharing turf with.
Sweet.
And I cleared out the.
Sweet. Hell yeah. Cool. Okay, so I'm wondering if like we see how close the leatherbacks get after the score that we were just thinking of.
Hmm,
And if they become a problem, then maybe we go to deal with them.
okay.
And then after that, I guess we'll see how far Skurlock has gotten. And then we can
Fairly
maybe
close.
either just do his thing or go and do another thing to prep for it.
I do also think that you guys would catch some point that it is announced that Strangford Michter has secured funding for a new round of experimental like medicine or something or another. And this, while it doesn't, nothing is particularly sent to you directly, but you get the feeling in your communications with Nantaro Pharma rep that he is not pleased with.
Okay. It's another thing to think about.
But full disclosure, I have far less of an idea of what I am doing with that faction clock as a whole.
Mhm.
So I am absolutely okay with us not dealing with that.
Yeah, I don't see
Okay.
us like
Yeah.
doing anything with that until like there are like tangible effects. And then we can probably deal with it. But in the meantime, it seems like doing this Skurlock thing, like doing a heist to steal someone who can perform like a demon protection ritual
Oh
for
yeah.
us first, and then seeing how the leatherbacks are doing after that, and if they're still haven't quite figured out their deal, then maybe we can keep doing stuff for Skurlock.
Okay.
Okay.
And if they have figured out their deal, we can deal with them. Depends, I guess, on how they roll after we do this one.
Okay, so you're definitely going to you are leaning more towards finding a ritual person over doing the equipment,
For
at
right
least
now,
order
yeah.
wise.
Yes, for order wise. It seems like we have like sort of a clearer idea of what we would want to do to get a ritual person rather than the equipment.
Cool. That gives me
Okay.
about faction nation.
Yeah, I think we were kind of like toying with the idea of it being like high security lockup for like a faction who would want to utilize someone like that, maybe against their will. And then we would go in and break them out and then favor for a favor.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Sector 6 because they seem scary, but
They are quite high here as
and Reina would not recommend Mirror House.
I wonder why. I I do think that there will probably be another factor to look at. I'm sure there is someone out in the somewhere. Which in that case, rather than ICQ,
True. We have
I
done a bunch of Deathland stuff,
think
kind of all in a row.
is like I'll have to look through the fact. I think there's like an old religion type faction that like spins that
Yeah.
work out of the like there's like a dead zone of the city where the fence broke and no one's there anymore, but they like back in the old documents that are there because when they like modernized the city, they did reclaim that section, and so all of the old cultists are just like there
Mhm.
stuff. So that might be an angle.
Yeah, I can also see like even maybe a different faction going in with someone who's like an expert against their will or something and um like using them to get some sort of information out of that place. And like maybe they clash with the people who like are currently living there or something. I don't know.
I don't know if there are multiple. That might be.
What if it's like a business or something that's like, hey, we really want to like we've got
Oh
this
yeah, just
guy
set
that we
up,
kidnapped that like we want to like be able to, I don't know,
put them to use.
find some info that we can like later use to make a product or something.
Uh,
That's like maybe, hey, we needed like, demon stuff for this, so we go we we got a demon guy, so
go do your demon thing.
yeah, and report back.
Okay. I don't have any
Sounds like
feel
I gotta do some reading.
content with what we have to do. Action kidnapping.
Mhm.
It seems like we have a decent.
Yeah. I'm also like totally open to the idea of us having to like steal this guy from Mirror House or Strangford Victor. Like, I think Reina would not like it, but she would probably try to like fucking say like, "Hey, this is don't worry, in the long term, this will be for our benefit."
Yes, that could also be real. Because I
Our
do
alias isn't called
see,
Turncoat for
yeah,
a
I
reason.
do see a Mirror House angle, which
Yeah,
could be fun,
yeah, and
but
I can like definitely see Reina being like, "Hey, like my crew is probably going to steal this guy from you. Just FYI." um, but like trust me. it's for
trust me, bro. Good
it's for,
cause.
it's for us. Don't worry. We're going to do some good stuff with it and I'll report back. I can see it getting muddy and twisted in there if we go that angle,
Very.
but just a pitch.
I'll compare the different factions.
Mhm. Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys don't have any other
Oh my god.
things you want to pitch, then I think that is downtime.
Yeah. That sounds like it.
Think
Heck
so.
yeah.
Uh,
Gonna
Yeah,
get
I'm good.
yeah.
Also, the dog is
Yeah,
Doggy.
Dogging, yes.
dog.
dogging away.
Yeah.
Fine. We will reconvene.
2026.
Yeah, next
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, it'll be a minute. We're gonna be a minute before we get back to any of this.
True.
It's gonna be a while.
Well,
Yeah, end of
happy
January
holidays,
probably.
everyone.
Yeah, happy holidays. Happy New Year when it comes around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's to it 2026. We can play
Play.
games.
We can
More
play
often.
consistently.
We can play.
Regularly. Yeah, hopefully.
Period. We can play.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
All right.
cool.
Hi, guys.
Well,
Yeah, thanks for running. Thanks for
bye,
playing,
guys.
y'all.
Thank
Great
you.
time.
Bye.
All right. See ya.
Right.